long story short, I got an interview. Where may you ask? With Delta Airlines. Yeah. I'm at the airport. And, not gonna lie, like, in all honesty, I'm lost as hell. As I was saying, I had an interview today for a ramp agent position. I don't know if you hear me. If you can, oh well. And I was really hoping to get here. My interview was at 10:30. Okay, 10:30. I've never been here before. I left early. I left at least an hour early, so that way I can make sure I get here on time as well. And even though I left early, it still wasn't enough because I got here at 10:35. 10:35 is the time I got here, so. But it's not, they didn't accept me basically. They claimed they were shutting everything down, which I don't know what that meant, but the lady was real nice about it. She actually invited me to come back on the 29th next week. So I'm gonna be here, but she said it's from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I'm gonna either have to call off of work at IKEA again or something, because I do want to get this job. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the airport real quick. I'm gonna walk up to this glass here in a second to get a picture of some planes or some videos at least. So then I'll be on my way home, even though I just rushed all the way up here. But it's all good though. Shit's crazy, not gonna lie. Got a whole ass McDonald's, Starbucks, and a Chick-fil-A, and some other stuff as well. So yeah. So basically what I applied for was to be a ramp agent for the Delta. Yeah, the Delta right there. But that's not my only true, that's not my main purpose in honesty. So my second option that I would like to do is a ramp agent, which is basically, you know, baggage and loading people's luggage up, and then it's not including that, but it's also with fueling the plane, cleaning off the plane for like the winter and making sure the plane's good to go. And so yeah, just a new experience that a lot of people don't usually get to do usually. So I thought that'd be cool to, you know, why not apply for it? And so that's one thing I applied for, and then the other one on the 24th through the 26th, I will be applying to be an air traffic controller. So yeah, big options here. But like I said, gonna make our way home soon. I just noticed there's a plane like all the way out here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you see it, but it's that plane right there. Yeah. And obviously there's just Southwest and stuff like that. Not gonna lie, I'm really upset that I didn't make it. Like, really upset. I rushed. I really did rush. I rushed and tried. And I feel like I failed because of that. Oh no. Let's go home. We got other issues to worry about. I'm gonna fill you guys in soon. The famous indie sign. Not gonna lie, these some steep ass escalators. Like real steep. Got baggage claim. Where people claim their baggage. Like, I'm almost there. And then these are some short ones. I was gonna record the stuff behind me, but there's a lady behind me. But you can see, like I said, they're steep. They're steep, so I don't know. Man, I'm really upset at myself. Really, really upset. I hate it. I really do. I hate it. Depression. I don't even feel like walking anymore. I'm gonna do this thing. You ever see an escalator that didn't escale or scale? That's what this is. I don't know why this is here, because the walkway is really short, and they got these little lights for no reason. They even got some stinking old school cameras too. I don't know what they're for, but that little box that just went over me, that's a camera. For what? Who knows? I just know that it's a lot of business people around here. Like a lot of business people. They probably make so much money, they're not even concerned about gas prices. You know how much money you have to make to not be concerned with current gas prices? You gotta make a lot of money. So, all right, let's get to the car. You know what the crazy part is too? When I first pulled up, I got the spot right here by the door. So, man, for real, I felt, I know that it's probably blasting your microphone there, but I literally, my car can't go over 80 because my wheels are not balanced, and on top of that, I need new tires. But I got off of work early, went home, changed my clothes, jumped on the freeway. I left, I want to say 45, I want to say I left around 9:40. Yeah, 9:40, okay? It said it would take 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, look at all that sweat on my face. I'm all shiny and shit. It said it'll take 30 minutes to get here, which it did. Traffic, I considered traffic, so I tried to find the best route with less construction and all that jazz. And, yeah, I got straight here. Like I said, last time I was here was which is on this channel actually. It was when my cousin flew my brother and I out to California.
That was in 2014. I was in high school. Was I paying attention to where we were going? No. Why? Because my mom was driving. I wasn't concerned about driving or license or anything at that point. So I obviously didn't know where we were. I mean, obviously I knew where we were. We was in, the airport. But at the same time, I just followed my mom. I was the little duckling following the mama duck. And so when I got here, it said parking was free. That's what the email said, right? That parking was free. And as I got closer, I started seeing prices for parking, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I bet, watch how I leave here, and they still try to charge me something for parking. That's gonna be so shitty. I got robbed today. But yeah, it said prices for parking, but obviously they didn't. I mean, when I got my ticket and when I drove in, first off, on my way here, I took the wrong exit. I took the exit right before the exit I was supposed to take, if that makes sense. But luckily, when I took the exit, it was still a straight road for me to get right back on. So I was lucky with that. But as I got here, as I finally pulled into the garage, I went the wrong way because the signs are on the overhead. They're not on the actual hanging sign. And so by the time I realized I was going the wrong way, I started going towards valet parking. And I didn't need valet parking. Why? Because they want $14 to $15 fucking dollars to pay for the damn valet. And I was only going to be here a couple of hours. Nah, I don't need that. And so I went the wrong way, which took me a while. And someone helped me get out. So I got out of valet. And then I got on the right road. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's try to find a spot. And then when I got here, I got lucky that there was a spot right next to the door. Granted, I'm probably not supposed to park here because it says it's for pick up and drop off or meet travelers or something like that. You know what I mean? But I was going to use the excuse of the interview because I wasn't going to be here that long. They said it's going to be 2 to 3 hours. Technically, I could say there was problems with the flight or something. I would have been here, and I was ready to risk getting a ticket. That's how ready I was. But I parked here right next to the door, got out, sped walk, and had to cross this whole bridge, which I just showed you with the color stuff. And then after I crossed that, there was another area, and I'm like, okay, elevators down, which was the short elevators that I showed you. And so when I took those down, it was the steep elevators up, and I just started following the signs for Delta. And oh my gosh, man, yeah, I'm upset. I didn't make it. Like I said, interview was at 10:30. I got there at 10:35. And the lady, she tried to call, I guess, the person doing the interview or the hiring thing. And they said, oh, they already started, I guess, closing things up, which, again, don't know what that means, but sure. But she did inform me that next Wednesday on the 29th, they're having another event day, and it's going to be between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Problem is, I believe I work those days, but guess what? Oh well. If I'm really about to try and leave IKEA, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to leave and go for something that's going to be different. Because this is different. This is something that could be life-changing, you know? And I'm not talking about just a ramp agent. I'm talking about the air traffic controller job that I'm going to apply for as well. That could be a whole career right there. So, we'll see. I got to deal with other issues at home. My apartment complex is trying to kick me out because they want to make renovations, and I'm still living in the old unit, so there's no option to renew my lease. It's just straight up, you got to get out by this so-and-so day. So yeah, that's also why I'm trying to get a new job, because I don't get the hours I need at IKEA. But Let's go home. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Paid for parking! Plane coming in for a landing. It's FedEx. I do not condone the use of cell phones while driving, but I believe right in front of me there is a whole ass Huracan. If not a Huracan, a McLaren. Nope, that's a Lamborghini. It's a Lamborghini right in front of me. You see it? You see it in all of its glory as it slips away. I tried to get close, but I couldn't. Oh man. Remember when I complained about they done blocked the road and everything like that? Good morning. Today is Friday, I think it's the 20. Oh, I'm stupid. 24th, duh. I'm thinking we're further along, like it's the 26th or something. I don't know. So the airport stuff was Wednesday, which was the 22nd. I went to work Thursday. And yeah, so to catch you up. Oh shit, there's about to be a wasp or some shit. I don't know. So this is a really heavy week on me and my girlfriend. So Wednesday. No, so I went to work Wednesday morning, okay? And yeah, I know I work early morning hours, so when I left out the house, there was a note on the door, meaning they gave us the note on Tuesday, okay? So Tuesday we received the note, but since we were in home all day, they just put it on the door. Nobody knocked or anything. They put it on the door. Basically, it was a serving letter stating that they're kicking us out. They're kicking us out of our apartment. We've been living here for 3 years. We've been paying our rent every single time, on time. Never have been late. Never have missed any sort of issues. Actually, that's a lie. There's only been one issue, and the issue is that I wrote my name on the other side of the money order that I turned in. So they had it listed as a blank money order. And so I went in because they were actually calling me and saying I didn't turn it in. So when I went up there and they were like, oh, well, if you have the receipt listed that matches the number on the money order. And then once they did that, I told them, oh, my name is on the other side of this one. They looked over, boom, my name was there. So that's the only ever issue that I've ever had with rent-ish problems. But we've lived here for 3 years, never missed a payment or anything, never had any major issues, especially in this little court that we're in now. Yeah, it's just a quiet little area in this part. Now the rest of the complex, completely utter mess. Crime is crazy. I'm just glad that the crime hasn't reached over here fully. So yeah, but yeah, they're kicking us out. They gave us a 60-day notice, and there's some things with that actually. So for one, it's technically considered breaking the lease. So they broke the lease with me, and now I have the whole 60 days to get out. And like I said, so 60 days from the 21st. So technically, that's a loss. Please don't come over here. Please. So from the 21st. So I got basically till August 20th to vacate my premises. Why do we have till August 20th? Okay, so let me get this right. They gave me a 60-day notice, okay? But they claimed that I can stay till September 30th. Here's why I don't want to do till September 30th.
For one, my lease technically ends on September 19th. Okay, so then if I stay till September 30th, I'm still gonna have to pay for the entire month of September still. And then they want to say, oh well, after they do the walk and leftover of everything and stuff, they're gonna give us a prorated refund of whatever whenever we move down and shit. No, we don't want to do it. Just don't bother and just give us the money. So that's one. Second reason, if it's 60 days and the 60-day notice is technically, or my lease ends past the 60-day notice, then technically they could, you know, make excuses and claims that the apartment was damaged or any way, shape, or form past the 60-day notice, or that I refuse to leave past the 60-day notice. I don't know. It's just it's an annoyance. So right now we're in a hustle to try and leave or find somewhere nice. So we're gonna try and do that today, even though we don't really have the gas to do so. We're gonna try to do something. I mean, we got some money for gas, so it should get us where we need to go. But it's a struggle bus is what I'm saying. I don't get paid for another 2 weeks. Yeah, my girlfriend's still trying to get a job out here, and it sucks because every for the job she's applied to, they've made the same excuse saying we gotta wait for the hiring team or the hiring manager, and it's like this shit's taking like weeks to where she's put over in, I would believe, maybe 60 applications to different places, and everything is the same lettering of every single thing. We gotta wait till this, or not qualify for this. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. Like, she's mostly trying to get into like a call center or work from home or anything of the sort, or anything customer service based. And she has at least 5+ years of customer service skills. And apparently that's still not enough. She has at least 6 months of working in a call center, which is apparently not enough for any place. And no one's giving her a chance. No job is giving her a chance. And we're just trying to do something that's going to better ourselves. So, I mean, she's not trying to go back into like the food industry, the fast food industry, and such. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, I'm watching this stuff going on. But y'all remember when when I was telling y'all they were going to we have to move all of our cars so they could pave and put new cement for the parking lot. Look at this. So I tried to show a little bit earlier, but this is a better view of it. All the cars are gone. Okay. As far as you have to see, and they're just now putting the white lines down, which the machine for that's kind of dope. All he's doing is pushing it, and it's creating it. And what they did was, I don't know if you can see it here, but now this is very faint, but you see the little black stripes. The black stripes is where they threw down the paint first, and they're using that to solidify where the spots were. But long story short, they didn't pave shit. They didn't do anything. All they did was repaint the dang on road. I'm thinking, oh, they're actually going to break up the ground, do what they do, and like how they would do on regular roads, right? You know why I thought that? Because that's what they did in the entrance. That's where they did in other areas and all that. They didn't do none of that here. Not a dang on thing. So now we have to move. Look what I had to move my car. My car is all the way over there. Not knowing if anybody has tampered with it. And y'all know, usually I would park it across the street right here, or in my favorite spot right there. No. They don't care. They don't care at all.
this whole 60-day notice is stressful as hell. I'm trying to save as much money as I can. I'm trying to do all of my necessities that I need to do, at the same time of trying to get a new job as well. Next week, like I said earlier in this video, next week I have the opportunity to try to go for the ramp agent position again. Plus, I'm going to a hiring event for TSO or TSA. I'm assuming it's TSA, but they call it TSO, and I'm confused by that. And then actually today I need to put my application in for the air traffic control position. So, man, it's a lot right now, and I really don't know how this is all gonna play out. I'm trying to be good and cool with IKEA still, so I'm trying to make sure I go to work and stuff for that. But they need to get it together. They're not helping anybody. It's a pain. This whole thing is a pain. I can't have a relaxing year. Like, you know what's crazy? Everything, my whole life is twisted around COVID, okay? But the year COVID, like, took a major effect, right? I heard about COVID in, like, the December and stuff of 2019. And I'm thinking, okay, there's some shit going on in China. And then between January and March, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this year an exciting one. I'm gonna travel and like live my youthful life, right? Nah, life was like, F that. COVID hit, everything closes and all that shit. And it wasn't just about my life. It was me and my girlfriend's life too. This is plans we actually had. And it just ruined everything. Everything's ruined. And on top of this, on top of the COVID, with jobs, or with my job, luckily I got a second job to save up some money, but it still wasn't enough. That job caused me to get into the hospital with asthma attacks and stuff too. And so 2020, we didn't travel or do nothing. I'm thinking, okay, 2021, hopefully life turned itself around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Nah. Inflation slowly started to hit. That's where I started realizing that IKEA wasn't there for the people. Slowly, inflation started to slightly take effect, but it wasn't nothing like too big, you know what I'm saying? It was just regular, like influxual, like, oh, hey, shit's weird. And then stuff started opening back up too, and things slowly became so-called normal. And I'm thinking, okay, next year, 2022, that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be it. You know why? It's a new year. Why not? Nah. That's when inflation hit heavily. Gas is $5. Grocery shopping can barely get you what you need when it was how it was before. And shit's crazy, and I'm not sure how next year will go. I'm really not sure. The reason I'm saying all this stuff in repetition is because I'm gonna look back on these videos, who knows, 10 to 30 years from now, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, remember that time? Yeah, shit's crazy. So that's one reason why I do these vlogs. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue my day. I'm gonna go ahead, put this application in, and get dressed and stuff, and me and my girlfriend gonna check out this apartment. So hopefully we go today and you guys see it with us. So let's go. It's Saturday. I'm at work right now, and there's only me and him, 2 leaders, and then one other person. That's it for now. There's hypothetically two more people coming in, and then that's our whole staff today. So watch another work vlog.
So that was me handling the trash for the morning. All the cardboard snugged up tight with the little wires. Now I gotta put these out where I need them and then do the rest of our day. So I'm gonna be honest about the whole eviction / 60-day notice thing. I'm not sure what to do. Like, we found some options. I'm not sure if I want to take those options. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. But it's still going through my head, you know? So I came into this room to do some computer work real quick and get this email started. And look what's just sitting in here. He's just sitting in there. For what reason? I have no clue at all. But that's what I'm saying, that's the shit they do.